Stratters, welcome back. This will be the second match with Esper Stoneblade in Legacy. We have another mulligan. Ooh, this hand is not spectacular either, but I guess we will keep. Click is certainly interesting. I think I'm actually gonna keep that. And it's not gonna cost me that much to play Tundra. I mean, yes, Wasteland would be bad, so Delta might be a better way to kick things off, but if my opponent plays like, fair enough, like a Delver for example, then we might want to change our plans. If they do play a Delver, do I source the Plowshares it on my turn? Or on their turn? Because running into days with a bunch of lands in hand is pretty bad. Okay. So, how badly do I want to get my... It's not even certain that this is Delver. This could be something completely different. Fetching Island when they know I don't have a Wasteland seems strange. I think I'm just gonna go for the Stoneforge. It could be greedy, but I think that's correct. Snaps resolve. Yes, and I think Barraskull is the pick for now. If Stoneforge survives, that's good. If it doesn't survive, then we have something to do next turn, and then we have a tapped land and a removal spell, and then we're actually up to Barraskull, so. Because this could be a combo deck for sure, and then Barraskull would be a lot better. So depending on what my opponent does, I might actually swamp. So it's Storm? Yeah. I'm gonna take my Barraskull, that's fine. So are you ready to go off next turn? Should I click you in your draw step? I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Because now I don't need to use my Stoneforge, so. Did you keep on the ponder? Chooses to not shuffle, okay. We drew that. So yeah, we're definitely gonna play click in my opponent's draw step. What are we gonna get? There's no real reason to get green here, because we only have the eating creature part of Deathrite. So we're probably gonna go with yeah, Underground Sea. I could click myself to get rid of Swords to Plowshares, but that seems bad. Okay, we got top, lead, petal, probe, Cabal Ritual, ad nauseam. So how much mana can you get this turn? If I don't do anything, you can get 1, and that would be threshold, so you can get 3, have 1, that's 6, play ad nauseam. So yeah, so you can play ad nauseam this turn. If I take... Yes, you will have 4 mana, that doesn't seem good for me. I'm gonna take ad nauseam. It's a gamble again, but... Because if I don't do that, he can go probe, lead, petal, that's 5 spells this turn. And then play Cabal Ritual, that's 6, ad nauseam, that's 7. And then crack lead in response, so he only needs to hit like 1 free spell. That seems bad. Top and using top. . Had I been able to get in for more damage, then Ad Nauseam wouldn't be that bad, but now it kinda is. So I can attack for 4, and then next turn for 7. I really need to draw something good here. What would be good? Yitei would work. Brainstorm would be really good, obviously, like it always is. I guess my opponent is... and if he doesn't find a land, he's probably gonna cast the probes. At least one of them. Yeah. Don't think he can go off this turn, but next turn he might be able to, and that would be bad. So I hit for 4 down to 10, and then I can hit 7 down to... okay, sure. Are we going off this turn then? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, lead 6. I drew a dark ritual. Yeah, if he find Infernal Tutor, I'm dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not find everything? That will just solve our problems. Flusterstorm seems good. Relics seems good. Python Needle. No. Spell Quellers might be okay. Persecution, no. I mean, they do stop one axis of the deck, I suppose. Abrupt Case, no. Notion Thief, maybe. Probably not. So we don't want... They could bring in creatures, I know that, but before that's confirmed, I don't think it's wise to have them in. So these are in, and this is in. Can probably cut at least 2 Jays because that's not how we're gonna win. Okay, let's submit. So he drew everything he needed. That's pretty good. Yes. I am not certain that this is a hand that we can keep. Yeah, I'm gonna gamble. And I'm actually gonna lead with... yeah, I'm gonna leave Brainstorm up. The problem here is that we can only cast 2 cards, so if Brainstorm bricks, that's horrible, but at the same time, here we do have 2 pieces to interact with my opponent, so yes, if he goes off turn 1, I'm dead, so that's just how it is. But I could thought his turn 1, but then if I get the rest back and he takes Brainstorm, oof. And then I have to top deck a white source, and then after that top deck something else. Now at least I can Brainstorm and hide my non-creature spells. Yeah, that's fine. And I could always Brainstorm into a Force of Will if I'm forced to do so. I can try to. Gitaxian Probe. Seeing my awkward hand. The best would be if I could like draw a fetch land, use Brainstorm. I don't even need to draw a fetch land. A white source would do just fine. So I can put back bad cards and one of the Stoneforge Mystics and something else, and play the other one to shuffle. That would be fine. So if he goes for what's it called? Cabal Therapy. I'm probably putting back That depends on what the brainstorm shows us. Yeah, okay. Kinda have to. Really? This is like the third or fourth time I'm not able to hit my land drops. That's amazing. So let's put back. Thoughtseize will go back for sure, and one of the Stoneforge. I do want to keep a mystery card, I guess. If he hits my Stoneforge, I don't really care. I have more than enough threats, but I don't have any mana to use them, so... So what are we gonna reveal? Or rather, name. Probably Stoneforge Mystic still. I would probably do so. It's so much worse. I mean, I don't think it's that bad for my opponent to wait, since my hand is so weak. I'm forced into using my brainstorm pretty soon anyway, and Cabal Therapy gets a lot worse when your opponent has brainstorm. I mean, see, he used a probe and still missed on therapy. That's pretty bad. So I get to Thoughtseize my opponent, at least. I could also run out an empty Snapcaster Mage, but that seems kinda sketchy. So are you gonna go for it? No. Okay. Play my land, play Thoughtseize. See if I'm dead or not. I can put in a 2-1 next turn. Duress, I don't care about. Infernal Tutor, I guess is the pick, but honestly, it could be the top, because I'm not gonna do much for a long time, and top helps them set up a lot better. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna take the top. So, Tutor, Ponder, Land, Duress. I think it was a Delta. Yep. I don't think I take Ponder either. That's a one-shot thing. I mean, unless all three cards are really good, Ponder doesn't help that much. Whereas top will do a good job all the time. Choose to shuffle even. There is the Delta. And he did not duress very wisely. I'm gonna pass. And I'm gonna flash in my Snapcaster Mage, if given the opportunity. Yes, that seems fine. The thing is, if I draw a land, I can use either Spell Queller, Click, or Counterspell, so I do have some kind of protection. Yeah, and therefore it's better for me to just flash this in, because even though I would like to brainstorm, I won't have time for that. I have more stuff to do. Okay, so brainstorm happens. Am I dead is the question. It's definitely not impossible. I do have to say that I like Spell Queller, because what are they gonna do about it? They can't duress it. But that means I have to draw a white source. So you don't make any land drops, and you don't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna flash in Snapcaster Mage. Yes, it's the good, no value Snapcaster Mage. Spell Pierce. Not what I wanted. But as far as non-lands go, that's actually one I can use, so I guess that's fine. But if my opponent is ready to go off next turn, a duress will take my spell pierce anyway. But not hitting a land drop could be good for me, because going off from 1 mana or 2 mana is not that different. I guess if you have Cabal Ritual specifically, that could be a thing. And this is not known for my opponent. These are unknowns, which is good. I wonder what my opponent is up to. They could just be having... I mean, they shuffle on the ponder and they did not make a land drop after the brainstorm. I mean, not that they need 3 lands, but I guess I should turn off auto yields. You never know. They might have something. I want a spell pierce. Nope. Okay. So if presented a chance, I will spell pierce basically anything. Because my best bet to disrupt them is Spell Queller and Vendilion Click. Yes, that seems fine. Probably dead, but that's just how it is. It's so easy to die from here. Second rest, that's fine. I do not care about that in the slightest. That's actually pretty good for me. Unless my opponent wins now, which they still can do. But I have to say that it's harder to do from 4 cards. I guess Pedal, Dark Ritual, probably not. Yeah, nice. I'm not going to use Click unless I get to go to my opponent's end step. Because Spell Queller is actually... it actually seems really good. They can Cabal Therapy it. But if they're going to do that, I'm still able to flash in Click in response to that and take something. So might be doing alright here. To double duress, no land next turn. So they have at least 4 spells in hand, and one of them is most likely an Infernal Tutor. Dark Ritual. I think I allow that. I don't think it's wise to attack the first ritual here. I mean, no, Ad Nauseam would be bad. So I have to do something before they reach 5 mana. So if they have a land drop Ad Nauseam, that's unfortunate. But then I can still Spell Queller the first thing that they do, so... yeah, so what are you doing now? You have 3, 4, potentially 5 mana. Okay, something is happening. It's a Cabal Ritual. Still think that's fine. I mean, if you do have Ad Nauseam, this is bad. But that's a one-off. I can stop Infernal Tutor, which I'm pretty certain is one of the cards. That leaves 2. Yeah. what does Past in Flame cost? It's 4 and 5, right? Or is it 5 and 4? I have to check. Let's see. Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, okay. Resolve. So one of the cards, I'm just betting everything on that one of the cards is Infernal Tutor. If my opponent just casts Infernal Tutor, what does that mean? Because even if they have another Cabal Therapy here, I can just respond with click and take their last card. Okay, so they do have Past in Flames. Okay. I'm gonna spell Queller that. And hope that that's enough. So you have 4 mana left and Infernal Tutor. So you can tutor here for anything. Is there nothing indicating? No? Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, wow. Hello. Yep. So you can get like... Oh, you have a removal spell? You have a Chain of Vapors. So... am I dead? You can play Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Infernal... do you have enough mana? Let's see. You have 1, you have 3, you have 6. Yeah, you have enough. Of course. Okay, well, that's just how it is. I mean, it had to be a 1 mana answer as well. I don't think there's anything I can do, but no, I don't want to sacrifice a land. Maybe I'm miscounting, but I don't think so, and I think it's more than enough spells, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it should be. I mean, another line would be to respond to the Past in Flames with click and take his last card and hope that he doesn't draw anything good. Then he gets to go off with like a lot of mana, so he gets to shred my hand, draw, and maybe that would have been better. Well, we will never know, but he would only have access to black mana. Maybe. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll bring you more as soon as I can.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.